Uh-oh, what do we have there? Looks like we put some branding on Miss Morticia. We got one on the other side of the truck too. Cool, cool. If you ever roll up next to me and see that on the door, you know to give me the big old hi, how you doing? Or stick your bird finger out one if you hate me. Either one works for me, because I'll know you've seen it. Check that out, ain't that cool?
Rock and Roll Trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Good Monday, everybody. We're back in the truck. I'd rather still be at home. Wow. If I had a bunch of money, I'd rather still be at home. I got to get out and make some money. We're in the truck. We've got a load. Doesn't pick up until 1 p.m. in Dalton, Georgia. Then goes to Knoxville, Tennessee. But the catch is, it's not scheduled to deliver until 11 p.m. So I've got a 10-hour gap between pickup and delivery. We got to figure out how to play that. And I can't seem to get any information on whether we're allowed to deliver that early or not. So I got to pick it up in a little while. I'm just going to show up at the delivery point at the customer, see what happens. I'll just sit in their parking lot all night, I guess. I don't know. And then we're supposed to drive back for free. We're going to deadhead back to Chattanooga from there, wait until 10 a.m. tomorrow and pick something up going to Montgomery, Alabama. Not off to the best of starts for this week after having a long weekend. And I wanted a weekend. I needed to be home Friday. I just expected to still be able to do a little work. And I thought I'd do something small that would deliver Friday. And all that got messed up in Louisiana. And then they didn't have any freight when I got home to book me on. And then I got this junk load. Not off to a good start. I got my part put on my truck that I've been waiting to get put on forever. I just had to go inside and pay for that. So I've spent almost as much money on the truck today as what I'm going to make on this trip. So I'm just slightly going to be above break even for this day altogether. Not off to a real good start for the pay period or the month, but see what happens. It can only go up from here, right? Yeah, you get off to a start this rough, it can only go up from here. But I'm out here, I just got hooked up to an empty trailer, still killing some time. So it's still a little too early to go. I'm gonna go to the pickup spot early here in a bit too. But yeah, we're here. We're somewhere. We're at the yard. We're in the truck, away from our home that we love, and our lady and our dog that we love, both of them, and we're gonna attempt once again to try and make some money this week. We're gonna try. Can't say it's gonna happen for sure. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. Freight market still sucks, and that's about the story of trucking right now. Not much else to say other than that. I'm gonna get off here, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go fuel up. I gotta splash a little bit of fuel before I can get in there too. I'm low on fuel. I'm gonna get something somewhere. So we got things to do, but I'm gonna get back with you guys here in a little while. Be patient, stay out of trouble. I'll be back. Howdy ho, everybody. We got our load on. We have made it from Dalton, Georgia, back over towards the Chattanooga way. I opted to go through Chattanooga, or up to the 75-24 split, rather than take the back route from Dalton to Cleveland, Tennessee, because I needed some fuel, and the cheapest fuel stop was over this way, and the mileage and time were pretty similar. So we're just gonna go jump on. We're gonna hit that Knoxville traffic no matter what we do. So come up here and got us a snack and some fuel and a couple of gallons of DEF. And away we go. We've still got no input back on whether we can deliver this load early or not. I'm not anticipating it. It looks like it's going straight to a store, and the store hours seem to close around 7 o'clock. And I'm betting they only receive, I bet they have a receiving crew that comes in after hours a bit, is what's going on here. I don't know. All I know is my whole day's being wrecked on this load here that just ain't worth the trouble. And then we got a deadhead back on my own dime tomorrow, back to Chattanooga, pick up another heavy load. Coca-Cola,
going down to Montgomery, Alabama for money that's not really that great for a full day that's going to get burnt up on a single load again. It is what it is. The market is in shambles right now. We're just kind of grabbing on, hanging on, and trying to survive right now like everybody else. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna ride this thing out. Market's eventually gonna come back, and we're gonna thrive. We're eventually gonna get this truck paid off and live a little more comfortable. That's what's gonna happen in my mind. If you're using the power of positive thinking and stuff, you don't think that's what's going to happen. You know that's what's going to happen. It's already predetermined and predestined. So that's what I get to look forward to. We're looking up. We're looking up. We're being positive, yo. We're trying to quit being so angry and staring at the floor all the time. We need some positivity in our life. Yeah. You don't usually get anywhere by not looking at the upside of things. If you're constantly spending your life looking at the downside of things, you end up like me. Not as far as you would like to be in life, trying to figure out how to get there. So I've got to use all the philosophies of my lovely lady and try and look at things a lot differently. Let the universe get on my side, you know? Do things that help it get on my side. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to believe and achieve. That's what we're going to do. We're back out here. As you can see, we're sitting at a red light. This is a tight left turn from this place. The Speedway I stopped at. We used to use this as a fuel stop when I worked for Atomic Transport hauling trash. And it's a very abrupt, sharp, just almost complete U-turn back the other way from the red light. And man, oh man, when you got a tall, top-heavy load, that is a curious turn to make. Those trash loads, they would be loaded all the way up to the top, all the way up to the top of the trailer, and I'm not going to tell you that it was always legal gross weight either, so, and even when it was top heavy, man. You would, on those day cabs too, no extra axles or nothing, you would feel like you were just going to tip over and just dump it right in the middle of the street. It was not an awesome place to pull out of with those trash loads, but we got about 38,000 pounds on here. I don't have a clue as to what it actually is. Yeah, it don't really say. It's a bunch of stuff that I don't recognize in there, and then they get secretive on these bill of lading sometimes, and it'll be like all just in-house product numbers and stuff like that. You don't really know what you got. I know it's not hazmat, and that's about all I know. I know I'm legal to carry it, and we got it in the box, and we are carrying it. We're back out here. What'd y'all do for the weekend? I don't know if y'all bothered to watch my previous video that went up this morning yet or not, or if you're even going to, but you can kind of see a little bit of what I was up to, or hear a little bit. I didn't do a lot of filming, but we got out and went and seen my kiddo's high school ball game there. He was out. He's one of the new field commanders for his high school marching band over there in Tullahoma, Tennessee, and that is cool. I got a little sliver of video of him taking one of his turns at directing in front of the stands, and then we got I added on part of their field show out there. You couldn't really see him in the background doing his thing, commanding the rear of the field, but you can hear how spectacular the band sounds. The sound came out really good, even if it was a kind of a distant video here. And all right, I need to make 2 lanes over, and human beings are just going to try to not allow that. There we go. Thank you, very nice human. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate your help. We got over. Now we're pointing towards Knoxville. There it is on the sign. You see that? Y'all ever been to Knoxville? Where we're going? I'll talk to you when we get there, so you can say you've been to Knoxville with me. Yep. But yeah, we did that. Aaron cooked me some good food this weekend. We saw the kiddos for a minute, and just kind of hung around amongst ourselves for the most part over the weekend. Went out and ate out a couple of times, had a couple of cold drinks, and caught up on some TV and a couple of little things around the house, and yeah, it was some much needed downtime. I need a full-blown, like, week of vacation, even if it's not going somewhere. I need some time off. I'm burned out, but we out here doing what you have to do like all the rest of you. Can't really fuss and complain, you know. It's like I'm not the only one out here having to go hard at it right now. This economy is not great for everybody right now. Everything is expensive as all get out, and we're all out here in the same boat trying to make it work. At least all of us blue-collar folks that, you know, it's a struggle. We're all in it together. But I hope y'all had a good weekend. I hope y'all did something good, had something good to eat, hung out with somebody fun, or saw some family, spent some good time. Yep. Get in those comments and tell me how your weekend was. For now, I'm going to get off here and drive. I got a little snack. I'm going to chew on it for a minute. And we'll get back with you when we get up here closer to Knoxville. See if we're going to hit that traffic. See if I get mad at it and say something funny. I don't know. You never know. I get pretty irritated at traffic, even though I'm trying to be cooler and calmer and positive right now. Trying to bring a new me. Now, same old me, just trying to bring about a little new philosophy there, yeah, right? But I'm going to go. Y'all sit tight. Be good. We're going to get this load done. And I'll see y'all here in a short bit. What's up, y'all? This is the Tell Us You're Old Without Telling Us You're Old challenge. I'll go first. I enjoy Werther's Originals candy. That's old. What have you got? What's up, everybody? You see me putting my seatbelt on. Must mean I'm getting ready to drive somewhere. Yeah. I came on up here to Knoxville for that load with the incredible 10-hour gap on it. And I just drove right on over here to the customer like I belonged here. Went and checked in and talked to a friendly fellow there, and they took me right in. They had to arrange for some space inside there and had to do a little moving. It took a few minutes. Took a little while to get unloaded, but we're unloaded. It's 6:22 Eastern time. I'm not supposed to deliver here till 11 p.m. tonight. I'm done. My next load is in Chattanooga tomorrow. I'm pointing myself back towards Chattanooga. So I'll be there bright and fresh and ready tomorrow. Maybe they'll come up with a better load for me, because they don't have me picking that one up until 10 a.m. And I will be at the Coca-Cola place for my 10 a.m. pickup, and it'll be 11:30 by the time I get out of there. Then I'll go down to Montgomery, get it dropped and everything, and I'll have a whole entire day wasted for next to no money again for 2 consecutive days. This is not a productive way to do things. It's what we've got to deal with for today, and it's what we've got to deal with for tomorrow. But we are going to have to insist that things are better for the rest of the week. That is for sure. I can't keep pulling magic rabbits out of my magic hat and keeping this thing afloat and keeping things alive with it continuing to be like this just every other week or so. So we'll get through tomorrow, we'll get that done, and then things for the rest of this pay period, for the rest of this week, are going to have to drastically improve. Or we're just really going to have to start looking at some things real close. That's all I know. That's all the complaining I'm going to do for now. Because like I said, we're trying to not be mad at everything all the time. We're trying to send them good vibes out to the world and hope for better things. Yeah. I can't be negative and mad all the time. It's bad for my heart, it's bad for my spirit, it's bad for everybody around me, right? Yeah. Although it is hard to not be frustrated, that I can say. But I did defeat the 10-hour wait on this load. I am not a rookie driver. I've been doing this quite a few years, and I have learned over time, if you've got a weird appointment like that, sometimes if you just go in and just act like you're supposed to be there, sometimes nobody knows that you're not supposed to be there yet. Quite frankly, I think they may have had the thing screwed up. I think the broker may have had a mistake going in there somehow or another anyway, but it doesn't matter now because I took matters into my own hands and I got things done, much like us truck drivers do a lot of times. So yeah, we're out of there. We're headed back to Chattanooga. We might even sleep in our own bed tonight. Let's see how quick we can get there. What do you think? let's boogie on towards Chattanooga and see what happens. Y'all go eat dinner. I'll be back with y'all in a little while to report on how it's going. See y'all in a bit. Greetings from another Speedway. Yes, we got that load delivered hours and hours and hours early. We had just fueled up just enough today to get me to Knoxville, just a minimal amount to not have any more than the necessary come off of this pay period. That was under the assumption that I was going to be spending the night in Knoxville and not coming back until tomorrow, which would be a new pay period, right? Well, those plans changed. I'm on the way back. Didn't have enough fuel to make it back, so we had to stop at Speedway, dump in a couple of quick gallons. Yeah, this diesel is expensive as all get out right now, and rates are low, and I am just fueling as I need as I go right now. Sometimes that plays in my favor, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm just not pumping full entire tank fulls right now. Just kind of trying to manage it as I need it, and it's working for me mostly so far. So that's why you see me talking about stopping for fuel so much here lately. I'm not throwing in. Sometimes, at some point we'll get back in the swing of things to where it's beneficial and a time saver for me to just, right on, Monday or Tuesday or whatever, just go ahead and fill it all the way up to the top, up to the brim, and just run it for a few days. But right now, that's not the way I'm doing it. Everybody's got their own methods. Everybody's got their own ways. That is mine right now, and it is working for me. It has been working for me, and once rates get straightened back out, we'll do something a little bit different. Where are we at? Athens, Tennessee. Steadily headed back for Chattanooga, and then gonna take a quick left turn to land at the yard in Ringgold. Park this truck, and Aaron's gonna come get us, and I'm gonna go back and spend another night in my own bed tonight. Get back up, go back to the truck in the morning, and be back over to my pickup at 10 a.m. We're gonna burn a good part of the day. Is what it is, with that later in the morning pickup. I would prefer a 5, 6 a.m. pickup, but these two loads I've got put on me to start this week off have not been great, but we're going to make it work. We're going to manage it, and we're going home. That's a good thing. You can't argue with that. Go home as often as you possibly can, and whenever the opportunity arises for you to be able to go home, go home. That's what I'm doing tonight. I dig it. Well, now that you know where I'm at, the sun's starting to go down, I'm going to do a little driving. I'll get back with you here in a bit when we get to Ringgold, and then I'll tell you good night from the comfort of my living room. So y'all sit tight. Old Seth won't go to bed without saying bye-bye. We'll see you in a little while. Y'all hang out. Be good.
This doesn't look like a truck at all, does it? No. We made it home. Look what I found. He's being ornery again. Well, we got here. I didn't sleep in the truck tonight. She got me to come home. She came and picked me up. She bribed me. She knows the key to my heart. She said, I'll come get you, and I'll buy you Taco Bell. And I said, why are you talking so dirty to me? That gets me wound up talking, tell me you're going to buy me Taco Bell. Yeah, that got me home. I love my house. I love my lady. I love my dog. When you throw Taco Bell in the mix, hoo-wee. Y'all think I'm making that story up, don't you? Look at that. Uh-huh. I ain't making that up. I came running. I was like putting cheese in a trap for a mouse. Yeah, we came back.
Wasn't
we did.
For mean or nothing.
Yeah. It was for her. But I'm going to close this out for the night. Not a lot to talk about. It was a pretty uneventful day. It was a dumb day. It was a waste of a day. For not all that much money either. Tomorrow, we don't get to pick up till 10. We're wasting a big chunk of daylight tomorrow too. Again, for not all that much money. We got to get, after tomorrow, we got to make this, it's got to pick up for the week. We got to get paid. You know why we got to get paid? Because Taco Bell's getting a lot more expensive, and I love to eat Taco Bell. We got to be able to pay for this Taco Bell, right? We got to have priorities. Yes.
I will throw in a quick musical recommendation. Hadn't been doing that as much lately. I was jamming today and even earlier or over the weekend. Went back old school because it's the good school. We went back. 80s Van Halen. Early 80s. Fair Warning. Yeah. You got to get on the Fair Warning album. Mean Streets. I don't want to hear about it later. I think it is. Yeah. I don't want to hear about it later. Yeah. Unchained. Yeah. What's the other one? What's the other hit? There was like 4 hits off that album. I'm forgetting the 4th hit. But then all the B-sides are good too. It's just a monster album, as were all of the David Lee Roth era Van Halen records. That's my recommendation. If you have never listened to it, or if you haven't listened to it in a long time, fix yourself. Van Halen, Fair Warning. Turn it on. Turn it up loud. Get that in your ears. Do your homework on that record until I get back with you guys tomorrow when we go pick up some Coca-Cola and go to Montgomery, Alabama. I don't know. We got to deliver there. Last time we went there, we dropped and picked up there. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky on that again. But then I know they'll just send me back over to Savannah, Georgia. We'll get stuck off in the hurricane loop again. As long as it pays me. We got to get paid. I don't like getting in that truck without getting paid. No. As I said, Taco Bell's expensive. I brought it back around full circle. Did you see that?
Mm.
What do you think about my silliness?
What do I think about your what?
My ridiculous silliness.
You're always silly. Every day.
Dash. Psst.
Y'all rub his belly.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, Dash. Spoiled rotten.
He's not worth the price of the fur on his back there, I don't think,
Oh.
but he makes us laugh, so we keep him around. He won't clean anything. He won't help carry anything. He won't take the trash out. He won't wash the dishes. So he has to make us laugh. It's what keeps him under roof here, being treated very well.
Look at his belly sticking out.
Yeah, he's got a silly old man pink belly now. Yeah. Pull up your britches, dog. We're going to go. We're going to watch a little bit of TV. We're going to bed. 'Cause we're tired. Yeah. Very tired. Very sleepy. Need my beauty rest. Can't you tell? Yeah.
Me too.
We got to get her beauty rest. She don't need it. She's so pretty anyways. And she buys me Taco Bell. She's got me my bean burrito. Fine human being. Y'all go eat a Taco Bell burrito. Go to bed. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Good night.
Yeah. Y'all don't have to get out of here. But we're going to bed, whether you are or not.
Good night.
Good night. See you back in the truck tomorrow. Y'all be good till I get back. Oh. Be good or be good at it. Yeah. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is where you're at. Have a good one of those. And we'll close it out with the red green quote. To all you guys out there, if the ladies can't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Don't you think?
Yes, and you are handsome.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just agreeing with her. Bye-bye. Good night.